This is my audience. Welcome to tonight's Communications Semi-Annual Speech Awards Show. I'm your host, Danielle Andre, and tonight we will be recognizing the winners for 5 categories. The 5 categories are the most creative speech presentation, the most enthusiastic public speaker, the most organized public speaker, the most improved public speaker, and the best overall public speaker. Let's begin by recognizing the winner for our first category, the most creative speech presentation. The 3 finalists are Brittany Lake for her speech on red beans and rice, Erica Reeker for her speech on flat tax, and Julie Huda for her speech on how to make your own bread. And the winner for the most creative speech presentation award is Julie Huda for her speech on how to make your own bread. I think it was very creative how she got the audience involved. The audience also seemed very eager to help her. Julie let her audience pour in the already measured ingredients and mix them all together. She also involved the audience by asking them questions. Getting the audience involved is a great way to get them interested in your speech and keep their attention. Our next category is the most enthusiastic public speaker. Our 3 finalists are Ashley Brewer for her speech on no-bake cheesecake, Ryan Guza on his speech on how to make your own steak, and Julie Hudak on her speech about Henry Manning. And the winner for the most enthusiastic public speaker award is Ryan Guza for his speech on how to make your own steak. He knew as much about the steak as the ingredients that go on the steak. He knew the different cuts of steak and what the best cut to buy was. He knew how to cook each cut properly. He also knew different oils you can use on the steak, as well as the temperature each oil needed to be to cook the steak. You can tell that this is a man who's very enthusiastic about cooking steak. Our next category is for the most organized public speaker. And the finalists are Landon Andrews on his speech about Adolf Hitler, and Julie Hudak on her speech about Henry Manning. And the winner for the most organized public speaker award is Landon Andrews for his speech on Adolf Hitler. You can tell he was very prepared for his speech. You can also tell he did a good job researching Hitler because he was able to describe him very well in good detail. You can also tell he did a good job practicing his speech. He memorized his speech well, so he didn't have to look at paper the whole time. He was able to keep his eyes on the audience. He also seemed very comfortable in front of the camera. Considering this was our first speech in his class, he did a very good job and was very organized. Maybe he has given speeches before. Our next category is for the most improved public speaker. And the 2 finalists are Haley Dubenheffer for her speech on whole wheat banana pancakes, and Jeremy Myers for his speech on debt and illegal immigration. And the winner for the most improved public speaker award is Jeremy Myers for his speech on debt and illegal immigration. His public speaking has improved from his introduction speech. He seemed more comfortable in front of the camera. He was also able to get the audience involved by letting them ask him questions. I think he progressively improved from his introductory speech to his informative speech to his persuasive speech. And our final category of the night is for the best overall public speaker. And the 3 finalists are Julie Hudak for her speech on how to make your own bread, Landon Andrews for his speech about Adolf Hitler, and Caitlin Rubillard for her speech on how to make pumpkin muffins. And the winner for the best overall public speaker award is Caitlin Rubillard for her speech on how to make pumpkin muffins. She did a great job with her introduction speech. She had a good tone and kept a good pace throughout the whole speech. She did a good job researching her topic, who was George VI. She was able to describe him very well and seemed very comfortable while giving the speech. In her informative speech, she talked about making pumpkin muffins. She was well prepared for this speech as well. I think she did a good job showing us how to make a seasonal treat for any time of year for the college student on the go. In her persuasive speech, she talked about taxes and getting more jobs. I think she did a good job with this speech because she was able to support all her claims with facts. And those are the winners of our 5 categories of the night. Thank you for joining us for the Communications Semi-Annual Speech Awards Show. Good night and God bless. My audience again.